Hi everyone! Oh, sorry. I hope that sound wasn't annoying. I noticed my mic was too low. It's actually still a bit too low, but yeah, hi everyone! Welcome! Hello, hello. I just realized I forgot to put my chat on my phone, because I still don't have a second monitor, but I almost had it set up, so we should be fine. Yeah, hi! Welcome on in. We're playing Pokemon Shield today. Hi Evie, hi Finn, and hi Nat! Hi, welcome on in. I'm just setting up chat on my phone so I can actually read chat while I'm playing. Here we go, okay. That should be fine, hopefully. Let's hope that it works fine. Twitch mobile could be a bit finicky, but yeah, welcome on in. We're gonna continue the fairy Monotype playthrough of Pokemon Shield, and we're currently at the end of last stream. I believe we got to Stow-on-Side, so let me. Great song, lovely song, but it's not Celeste time. Right now, it's Pokemon time. Right, so let me get right into it here. Everything seems to be working. If there are any issues, do tell me as always. Alright, well, just gonna get right in. See, how's everyone doing? Hi, Peach. You have so many issues. You got the game magazine, you got the Peach magazine issue, and you have you have Pokemon comic issue, and you have Superman. Gotta catch them all of only the fairy types. I am going to try to get as many fairy types as I can. For sure. Some of them are harder to get though, like Mimikyu. You have to have specific weather, which I will check for in a moment. But yeah, hi! Welcome everyone. Let me check if yeah, okay. Right, so we're in the game. I took out my bike because I haven't played this game in a while. I forgot what the pause button was. Here's our team right now. We have Gummy, Steamed Hams, still a lovely name. We have Macaron, Sprinkles, Candy Floss, and Omelette. Too late to do the HOW on starting soon. Oh right, I have to re-enable the HOW. Today I disabled it. It's now re-enabled. I disabled it so it wouldn't happen. I remembered, but I forgot to re-enable. That's very clumsy, honestly. Yeah, I wish I could make it like in specific scenes. Maybe I could make it so that it doesn't do anything in specific scenes. Anyways, yeah, this is our lovely team here. Our lovely fairy type team. We also have some extras in the PC that we sometimes use. Make a keybind for it? I'll forget the keybind in like 5 seconds. I'm really bad with those. I can't even manage the soundboard. I sometimes intend to say like... I want to say like... But I end up doing like... instead, you know what I mean? That ever happened to you? Yeah, these are our other friends here in the box. We sometimes pull them out, but usually they just sit here. And yeah, one thing I'm noticing is that Gummy is kind of low level. So before we actually continue here, in Stow-on-Side and talk about the story and whatnot that we will be able to check out in a moment, I actually want to go to the wild area. I don't know buttons. What's the buttons? I found the buttons. That's fine, Peach. I always appreciate it nonetheless. I'll take this opportunity to look at weather. Okay, no fog, that's fine. So I'm just gonna go back to the wild area, and we'll go do some Dynamax battles. And we're not doing this to search for a specific Pokemon, we're actually doing this to get XP candies. Yeah. Oh yeah, if y'all weren't here last stream, sub emotes we have more sub-emotes now, and I moved all of the bit emotes into tier 1 sub-emotes, and all the tier 2 sub-emotes became tier 1. And the only emote that remains at tier 2 is Neum, because I felt it was fitting. Appreciate, more like appreciate. Oh, got him. Okay, this is a flying type. Let me look at stats here. I might go for Sprinkles because of the ancient power. We don't really have anything super good against this, so yeah, Sprinkles I think is our best best bet. Yeah, and don't invite others. I don't have Switch online. We're doing this solo. But not a peach I ate. Yeah, of course. Oh. I love how that sound is like slightly distorted or like crunchy. Alright, I'm just gonna do what you usually do in this situation, is just max Rockfall. Dynamax turn 1. When you're doing Dynamax then solo, it is typically good to Dynamax just as soon as the battle starts. If you're doing it with other people, not necessarily, but if you're doing it solo, because the NPCs don't use it, right? So if unless you have like a very good reason not to use it, then you should use it, basically. Because it's just a lot of extra damage and stuff. Nice. One thing I might do as well to make this go faster is turn off battle animations, because these den battles have really long animations, which is fine and it's very cinematic and cool, but it does make it take a while. And I feel like we'll be here for a little while, definitely. Oh, the Togepi is gonna get owned, isn't it? Because it's at 1 HP. Yeah, I think it's fine though. Yeah, we have 4 lives, so... Still think Rockfall is the best choice here. Just gotta spam it a few times. Eevee's helping Heat more. It would have been cool if you helped me, but I'll take it. Well, okay. It would be cool to use Helping Hand on a Dynamax Pokemon, but... Yeah, the AI is unfortunately quite bad in these. Sometimes the AI does some cool things, but it's really rare. Usually it kind of wastes turns, doesn't deal damage. You just kind of lose. So hopefully we'll be able to push through here. I don't have like super strong Pokemon, so we kind of depend on the AI to not die instantly. But this is a 3-star battle. If it was like 4 or 5 stars, it would be worse, because it gets like big shields and stuff. I believe 3-star only gets 1 shield at half health. Yeah, I have a feeling we're gonna lose this. We don't really have a chance here, do we? I'm using my strongest Pokemon with my strongest attack, and I don't think I can win this one. So I might have to look for a different den. Yeah, so now it gets a shield. It's a 3-hit shield, so it's not too bad, but if you're not attacking the enemy, then the shield isn't gonna go down. So... each of the little bars is 1 hit, so... I'm gonna hit as much as we can. But we are like 1 Pokemon down right now. I'll just Ancient Power. It has a chance to give stat buffs, I guess. And also it might, like, damage through the shield a little bit as well. Oh, we lost. Yeah, all my team is, like, really weak here. It's really unfortunate. It feels like that Noctowl is just really strong. I'm not gonna fight this one again. Let's go for a different one. Yeah, that one's too hard for us. Let's go somewhere else. I see another den over there that's lit up. Hey, how's everyone doing? If you weren't here at the start, we are currently, in terms of story progress, at still on side. Okay, this one should be a bit easier. We could even use just a fairy type. I think Sprinkles might still be the best choice. It could be Macaron. Actually, I think I'll go for... Wait, hold on. I forget what I was saying before, but it's fine. That's 50 damage. How about Fairy Wind? How much does Fairy Wind do? Oops. It's 40. So I'll go with Sylveon in this situation then. Has a stronger special attack stat. Yeah, because Fairy is strong against Dark, so we should be able to handle this. It's also a 2-star, so hopefully this will go well. So yeah, we're currently grinding for some XP candies because I want to give XP to our dear Gummy, our Patena, so we can evolve it, or not necessarily evolve it, but level it up a bit. I will take this opportunity and look up a quick thing on... Big Sylveon. Big. Oh yeah, we could evolve our Milcery into an Alcremie. Could do that. Yeah, and I think I know what evolution I would want. Okay, cool. But oh wow, the turn is still going. Okay, it's over halfway done already, so that's good. So yeah, the difference between a 2-star and a 3-star is pretty huge in terms of difficulty. I wonder how do Nuzlocke people treat Dynamax dens? Hi Maddie. Fairies, hug Scorbunny. Oh, I didn't mean to catch. Okay, no, don't catch. I will hug Scorbunny. Where's Scorbunny? Here you are. How are you doing, Maddie? Yeah, we got some candies. Heck yeah. You're good? Nice. Awesome. Hell yeah. We're currently grinding for some XP candies. I could already give these to... What's her name? To Gummy. I think we might do an evolution here in a second. Let's see, how much is an M? Okay, that's a whole level. It's pretty good. What about these XP candy S's? If you get to level 30 from this, I mean, that's really close. That's already a lot better. I think I'll do one more fight. There's one over there. We'll do one more Dynamax then. And after that, we'll get back to still on side and continue the story. I see a tree. I should probably shake the tree. Let's shaketh. Shaketh again. Once more. I can do it once again. Okay, now it's dangerous. Cool, we got a lot of berries from that. Mostly getting those for, when we go camping. Make some curry. Okay, bug ground. It's a... I forget what the name of that Pokemon is. But a bug ground. I think... Sprinkles isn't terrible. I don't think we should go for Candy Floss. Bug ground is a weird one for us. We don't really have that much move variety. I don't know, does ground resist rock? Oh, I just hit the pop filter. I don't know if ground resists rock. Hold on. It does resist rock. Okay. Or wait. No, wait. No, okay, it does. Ground resists poison? Since when does ground resist poison? I don't think I ever, like, considered that when playing Pokemon. That is interesting. Then I don't think I'll go for Sprinkles. I think I'll just go for Macaron again. Just go for high damage on a neutral attack. Yeah, after this, we're gonna, like, level Gummy a bit more, and then we might evolve Eclair, or Milcery that we have in the PC. Just for good measure, really. You have Drought. Actually, a Torkoal is good here if it actually attacks. But it could be bad because of the ground typing, we'll see. So... yeah, I'll just use Fairy type move and hope for the best. Sylveon is great. I love Sylveon. Very good Pokemon. Top 10 evolutions. That's all of them. All of them are in the top 10. That doesn't work. It's one of my favorites. That was a lot of damage, wow. We might get this in one turn. We'll see what our team does. Let's go for Eevee. Eevee handles it well. Let's see, Togepi used Life Dew, that's pretty good. Life Dew is really good in den battles. Okay, nice, the Flamethrower. We do win in one turn, that's pretty good. That's a great den. I will not catch. I would only catch it if it was a Fairy type, but we're doing a funny challenge run, so we're not doing that. Okay, cool, we got enough candies. So let me give that last candy over to Gummy. There we go, level 30. I want to learn Dazzling Gleam. I believe that's quite good. Let me check. Yeah, 80 damage. That is a lot better than Disarming Voice. Yeah, I'll definitely go for that. And we have some extra candies if we need them later. Cool. So that's that. Let me go back to Still On Side, where we will take care of our next next thing on the list here of things to do. I don't have a list. I don't know what I'm saying. I guess my mental list of things to do. That will be to... Then I have to go in here. Just go into the PC, grab our dear Eclair, and we are going to evolve her. Now I have to check. I want a specific color. So... Also, I should save the game before I do this. So it's... the one I want is spin clockwise for over 5 seconds in the day. The clockwise... Okay. So, let me save the game. We're gonna practice. Let me get out of here. Gotta practice this. So, I should be able to do this since I'm on the proper Switch Pro controller. On Joy-Cons is like impossible for me. 2, 3, 4, 5. And then that would work, right? Right, okay, let's try that. Where is that item? Strawberry sweet. Can glyph to glyph? We can give to Eclair. And let's see that evolution. So 3, 4, 5. Give it a couple more seconds for good measure. Yes. Okay, let's see. See if we got the right one. I love that, like, little thing you have to do to evolve it. It's so cute. Let's see what we get. Yeah, that's the one. That's the one I wanted. The baby.
The baby.
I love this one. I think it works really well with the strawberry. There is a one with the same yellow color but pink at the tips, and I think it looks good as well, but I like this one more. I wanted to do it last stream, but we didn't get the chance to. So you had a caramel swirl. The cells that compose its cream fluctuated suddenly during evolution, giving the cream a bitter flavor. Wait, is there a different... You want to learn Decorate. Decorate is pretty nice. For double battles? Sharply raises the target's attack and special attack stats. It's like really good. I'll replace aromatherapy. What was I gonna say? This doesn't necessarily mean we'll use Eclair right now, but we could use Eclair in the future. And I wanted to evolve. Oh, I keep pressing I keep pressing the plus button thinking it's the pause button, but it's X actually. That was silly. Oh, I love the menu icon. Oh, I love that color. That looks so good. Right, I didn't know they had sprites for each color. When I went looking for an Alcremie sprite, I only found one specific one. I'll put it up on the overlay so y'all can see it. I only found this one. Actually, that's not true. I have all of them here. I thought I only had this one, but I actually have all of them. I guess I forgot. This is the one. That's cute. Also, I realize now that apparently the sizes aren't exactly correct because some of the pixels aren't aligned, but shh, don't worry about it. It's fine. I'll probably fix that off stream. I ideally wanted these to be pixel perfect, but it seems like they're not, so. But yeah, we're not going to be using Eclair right now. We could. I could use Eclair. You know what? I'll use Eclair for a bit. Why not, right? Haven't used Eclair in a while. Already changed the overlay and everything. Why not? See, I'll put Gummy into PC for now. What item would I give Eclair? Yeah, she can handle herself a lot better now that she has evolved, right? Well, she is a bit of a low level. I might use the other candies that I have. Yeah, I should do that. On Eclair. I think that's a good idea. It's kind of what these are for. There we go. Yeah, that's good. Okay, Shed Shell wouldn't be bad. Expert Belt isn't terrible either. I think I want Shed Shell. Cool. Alright. Welcome to Still Inside, everybody. I really like this town. It's very nice. Let me talk to all the NPCs here. Just getting here was so satisfying. I can't imagine what seeing the ruins will feel like. Yeah, the ruins, right. I'll definitely talk about the importance of the ruins when we get there. They're really interesting, story-wise. We're using a mural to bring more business to our town. Actually, we've been doing that for a long time now. Every time I see the ruins, I'm enamored of them. Why are they so appealing to me, I wonder? Have a Maractus here. I love this, the Maractus at the little stand. These guys, Dragon Fang. We're not really gonna use dragon types. Yeah, every day they sell a different item. Usually stuff you can't get anywhere else. Hey, how about doing an errand for me? If you can bring what I need today, I'll give you a good reward. A pearl. Sure. That sounds like good money. My uncle's Pokemon here is slacking off. The Pokemon that we hired for the Poke job is looking sharp, though. Oh, what is this? Where is your mouth? No mouth. Can Bronzong really make it rain? If he uses Rain Dance? I want to wear Bronzong on my head. Very silly. Why not buy some ruin souvenirs? They're quite valuable, you know. You can only get them here. Already got enough luggage, mate. They do look cool, though. Yo, it's Hop. Oh, yo, are we gonna fight Hop? Am I ready for that? Yeah, sure. Let me just check over here. Oh, there is stuff. There's a house you can go into? I'm not sure if I've ever gone in here. Temperature control is very important for cooking. You need to heat food thoroughly. And you need to read the text properly as well. Thank you for the tip. I'll keep that in mind. You gotta get better at reading that text. Every single stream you stumble on your words. Almost doing a Queen voice there. So that's the Queen from Deltarune. Yo, it's like that guy from Mafia Town in Hat in Time. Hey there, you happen to catch a lot of Maractus? How about trading one for my Impidimp? Oh! Oh, we need a Maractus. I didn't know this guy was here. Words. Not even when I don't read can I say things properly. Venoshock is intriguing. It's a poison move that deals double damage if the target is poisoned. I think I'm gonna take that guy up on the Impidimp offer. I'm gonna go catch a Maractus. I believe... let me see if we have Maractus on the Pokédex. Yeah, because Impidimp is a Pokemon we can actually use, so that would be really cool. Where is Maractus? I don't really want to search because I feel like that might take longer, but maybe I should have searched, and if I had searched, I would have already figured it out, but now it's too late and I've committed. Maybe I don't even have it on my... Have I fought one? Maybe not. Maybe I just avoided them. I'm pretty sure they show up in Route 6, though. Let's go there. Let's go get a Maractus. Cool. Interesting that we're gonna get 2 trade Pokemon in this playthrough. Okay, so from here, I believe. Do you show up in grass like that? No, it's a Skorupi. Yo, look, it's a Claire. Hell yeah. I'm just gonna run. Pretty sure it just shows up like walking around. Yeah, mask. I could also Google it real quick if I don't find any. Guess I'll go into the grass again. That's a Torkoal. Torkoal is pretty cool. Oh, hi, Shotoria. Can't believe you throw a Pokeball at me. Can't believe this. Yeah, there's an Axew. That's cute. We didn't find any... Hold on. I'll Google it. I'll Google it real quick. Let me go to... Maractus on Cerebi. Let's see. Where do you show up? Route 6. Okay, let me look exactly where. It is an overworld encounter, so it just shows up walking around. Okay, cool. Good to know. Let's walk around a bit more. Or maybe if I leave the route, it's better. Oh, there's an item here I missed. Yo, I missed some Ultra Balls. Yo, I heard one. There you are. Hi, Maractus. Hello. I want to catch you. Claire says, hi. How are you doing? I'll Draining Kiss, I guess. Yeah, I do love Maractus. I want to use it in a playthrough sometime, but we can't use it in this playthrough. It's not part of the challenge. I want to do a grass monotype where I use it, though, for sure. Or something like that. Yeah, it is, like, a really good Pokemon. I love its design so much. It's so cute as well in this game. I honestly don't really know its moves, though. I want to look at its moves as well. I used, well, we should still be able to catch you here with a, oh, I could have Quick Balled. That would have been better. But I'll use a Great Ball instead. Hi, Layla. Trans rights! Hello, hello. Yo, can I get a trans, what's it called? Trans Pride emote? Okay. Everyone has that one. It's a follower emote. Can I get? Yes. I'm bad at words. Acid armor. Ooh. This raises defense. That's pretty good. I'm gonna replace Sweet Kiss with it. Hell yeah, thank you, Maddie. Yeah, I added that as a follower emote, because why not? It's good. There's Maractus. Well, I mean, I could nickname the Maractus, but we are going to trade it away. So I'm not going to. The other trainer could do that. Hi, cutie. Hell yeah. Okay, let's go back to Stone's side. We have a Pokemon to deliver. I love the music here as well. Oh, there's something down here. Wait, what's over here? Yo, there's a whole thing. Okay, we'll come back for this. Oh, go up. There we go. Okay, hi, sir. Oh, sir, here you go. Hey there, you happen to catch a lot of Maractus? How about trading one for my Impidimp? Yes, I want an Impidimp. I wasn't expecting to get one. Trade it. Actually, let me look at those stats first. Water Absorb, interesting. That's Sucker Punch, Pin Missile, and Giga Drain is not a bad move spread. And it does have really good special attack. So Pin Missile isn't too good and Sucker Punch isn't too good. But Giga Drain would deal a lot of damage. That's interesting. Anyways, I'm gonna trade it. Yeah. I think it'd be cool if I was a Maractus. Coughing is called Steamed Hams. This is good. Yes, yes. This is the best name we have. Yo, Peepers? Peepers. Right, we can't rename Pokemon like this, but... Go. Wily Pokemon? Dark Fairy type. It sneaks into people's homes, stealing things and feasting on the negative energy of the frustrated occupants. What a meanie! What a meanie! Cacti are awesome. Okay, let me look at Keepers. Honestly, I might... Prankster, though. That's pretty good. I might not use Peepers because I would rather catch one myself, to be honest, so I can name it. Because I want to have it fit the food theme, and Peepers I don't think is a food, so. But Candy Floss, interestingly, was a trade Pokemon, and she instantly was called Candy Floss, right? I can't rename this Pokemon. It came with this name, so it was perfect. There's a cactus house part of our botanical garden. It's full of cactuses and some succulents. Oh. Yeah, it is just a little meanie, the Impidimp. Just a little crime doer. Okay, let's go see what that other little section was. That's Kenny Flossom. Nice. Hour as in my... or... Hour as... Oh my gosh, how do I read? Hour as in my city. I think that's... Yeah. That's cool. Yeah, I thought you meant like in your school or something. Or like a university thing, maybe. I don't know. Rocky Helmet. I like that one. That's a really interesting item. It could prove useful. Who could use this? I'm falling in a sleep. Lurk. Alright, have a nice lurk. And sleep well. I don't think anyone on our team could use that right now, but it is not a bad thing to have. Botanical gardens are huge, right? Probably. Probably. Hop is just over there staring at us going around, but we'll go talk to him in just a second. I want to go heal. I'm guessing this will be a fight. Lots of plants in botanical gardens, yeah. Honestly, okay, I'm gonna confirm this. What does it mean? What is the definition of a botanical garden? Google. An establishment where plants are grown for scientific study and display to the public. Okay, so it doesn't necessarily have to be huge, but it could be. I could see a university owning something like that. Okay, let's go fight Hop, maybe. I don't know if Hop actually fights us. Hey, what? There's something there. I think I remember what it is. Oh yeah, I saw it. Okay. My. Oh yeah, Hop is like a little depressed. This is the part of his story arc where he lost to Bede, and Bede like trash talked him to hell. So he's like super sad. It's kind of sad. Poor Hop. Still not too sure what I should do about all that stuff I told you before. About me being weak and dragging down Lee's good name and all, yeah? But the only thing I can do is get stronger, right? So I'm gonna try out all kinds of different things against you and see what works. Sure. You're on. Then let's do this. I bet an all-out battle with my true rival will help me get my head on straight. Alright, let's go. I love this theme, hell yeah. Alright, hop. Love this theme, love this battle background. And we have a Claire here. Alright. All I'm after is victory, and I'm counting on you to help me grab it.
Why is the camera zooming in?
Thank you for the host. I feel like that's the alert that plays the most. I might go for acid armor here. I'm not sure if Cramorant is a physical attacker, but I'm gonna guess so. Dive is physical, right? Pokemon's, hi yet another streamer person. I should maybe just call you streamer person. Just so I don't have to read out your whole name every time. I'm gonna Draining Kiss, because that heals me. So I'm gonna get hit here. For not too much. Yo, the fish. Oh, are you gonna attack me now? Because I hit you? Or... Yeah, you are. That's how it works. Yo, that's a lot of damage. And it lowers my defense, really? Okay. I'm gonna guess you're gonna do that again, so I'm gonna Acid Armor again. No, you just went with a Fury attack. Okay. I'm not used to actually fighting a Cramorant. I usually one-shot them with like an electric move, but we don't have those. So, let's go for another Draining Kiss. Use Pluck. Hope the audio is good, by the way. I use Dive, okay. Sounds good? Awesome. Yo, it's the Pikachu! That is rare. Actually, I've never seen that in game, I don't think. Oh, that's funny. Does it paralyze? It does, wow. You know what? Facade is actually quite strong here. I'm gonna Draining Kiss just to heal. Okay. Use a Super Potion, so I might Facade next turn, because now it deals double damage. If I do get to attack through the paralysis. That is so silly, yeah. I wonder what the chance for that is. I know it's a low chance, but it's not like super low. Right, you're using Dive again. Okay, next turn. There's a chance I'll just not attack here, but we'll see. Okay. That was a lot of damage, but it didn't actually take you out. I'm actually a little scared here. Well, not scared, but... Okay, you dove again. I feel like we faint this turn if I don't switch, so I'll actually switch here. But good job, Eclair. Let's go for Acheron, sure. The lowest level right now, along with Eclair. Oh, took a little bit to switch. There's a dive. Another Pikachu? Okay, it must be like not such low a chance. Right, it must not be too low. I'm gonna quick attack because I feel like that's enough. It is, okay. Oh, it still throws even when it faints. That's interesting. Damn, I'm getting owned. I'm getting owned by this Cramorant. Paralyzed 2 of my Pokemon. Toxel. Poison Electric. Switching is a good idea. But my whole team is fairy type. Except for steamed hams, which... I guess we could go for steamed hams. Couldn't be too bad. Sprinkles also might work, but let's go for steamed hams here. Our goofy little Pokemon friend. Neutralizing gas. I don't know if that's useful here, but we'll see. Used flail, did you? That's not very good. I think flail like deals more damage the lower HP you have, right? Nuzzle is quite good. Coughing doesn't get enough love IMO. I'm glad I'm using one this playthrough. I've never used coughing. It's so silly because this is a fairy monotype playthrough, but we have a coughing on the team just because it evolves into a fairy poison type. And I love that about this. This is so silly. There we go. There's your Toxel. We have 3 Pokemon paralyzed. This isn't very good. Silly Cobra. Does coughing have... No. Has neutralizing gas, not levitate. So this is kind of bad. I would switch into Sprinkles here. I think that's a smart move. Or into Candy Floss, actually. It's also good. Either way, you avoid like a super effective ground type move. I think Candy Floss is better just because I get to deal more damage. If I wanted to play safe, I'd probably go with Sprinkles, maybe. Use Brutal Swing. Okay, that is not what I expected. I was expecting like some ground type move like Mud Bomb or something. Or Mud Shot. Which I'm honestly not sure if Silly Cobra learns that. I've never used a Silly Cobra. Who wouldn't aim for a super effective hit if they had the chance, right? Thank you, Hop. Okay, there's the dig. Well, do I have any status moves? I have Growth. I'll use Growth, sure. We have Prankster. So, I mean, that was guaranteed to go first, but it would have gone first anyways. Alright, Candy Floss is powering up. Do we have a Sunstone? Actually, don't know if we do. I don't know what I can do to try to win now, but all I can do is try. What? Did I read that right? I didn't even get to read all of it. Uh-oh, it's a reboot. I can't stay in with Candy Floss if I want to defeat the reboot. It wouldn't be terrible because Candy Floss has a damage boost right now, but I should just go with Sprinkles. He has a rock type move. Used Round, not a fire type move. That's really interesting. I'm not sure why you're doing that, Hop, but... Have a taste of our power! Our true power! Our flames are burning bright! Uh-oh. Flame charge. See, you should have done that last turn, but that's fine. Might still wreck me, we'll see. I don't think so, but... Right. Ancient power again. Unless you crit. Yeah, okay. We got it. We're fine. I think even a crit wouldn't have been enough there. Nice. GG, Hop. I think that's the last Pokemon at least. What an interesting fight there. Candy Floss wants to learn Cotton Spore. I believe that's the move that paralyzes? No, okay. It's the move that slowers. I don't want that then. I would prefer the the paralyze. Though it isn't 100% accuracy. This one is 100% accuracy. My strategy goes right to pot when I've got all these bad thoughts running through my head. Aw, poor Hop. I tried switching my team members in and out to max out their potential in every matchup, but I don't think you did that, but you just couldn't get it together somehow. Maybe that's why I'm still so weak. Aw, poor Hop. But Lee really is the greatest trainer, and I don't want people to be laughing at him all because his little brother is rubbish. It's not enough. I've got to try harder and harder till no one's laughing. I'm off, mate. Off to find the kind of Pokemon that I can really draw the strength out of. Bye, Hop. I hope you can feel more satisfied. Hello? Why are you here? That child. Gym challengers should battle for the sake of their own Pokemon. Why worry about saving the champion's name? We all know he's unbeatable. Is that a good voice for her? I have no idea. Anyway, here's something for letting me watch your battle. Alistair's league card? Okay. Here's the league card of this guy you've never met. Now, on you go, child. You're headed on to the Stow-on-Side gym next, no? That gym challenge is about having fun. I think that's a bad voice for her. I'm doing my best. I'm trying to do more, like, varied voices when I play these sorts of games. I'm trying to practice my voices. Hi, Rishi. How are you doing? How's BDSP? Brilliant Diamond Shining Pearl. I see you've been playing that, or I saw you've been playing that. How's it going so far? Okay, what do I want to do here? So it's great, nice. You beat Cynthia? Yo, GG. How hard was it? Oh, there's a house here. Can I go in? I can. Everyone was level 70 plus on my first run. Wow. Thank you for choosing my flying taxi. Please take this TM as a token of my gratitude for your patronage. Yo, fly? Yo, we flying? Finally, you can fly around. Wait, that's not how it works in this game. And I'm glad that's not how it works. The first airborne taxi in the Gawa region was a Corviknight. We've been keeping the tradition ever since. I see. Do we actually want to teach fly to anyone? Because it's not a bad physical flying move. Has, you know, it has 95% accuracy, so it's... We could teach it to Sprinkles. What would we replace if we wanted to do that? We could replace Metronome. I think it might be worth it for the type. And Metronome is just a gamble move. I think we've used it enough. Hello, Megatrick, you can call me Ghost. Okay, I can't even see your username. I'm using my phone for chat and it doesn't have the best screen contrast. Okay. I saw it now. I will call you Ghost then. Hello. Maybe if I turn on the lights. No, same thing. Yeah, welcome on in. Taught you fly. Do I want to teach Venoshock here? Venoshock could be a really good move on steamed hams. Maybe I should have done that earlier. Oh, thank you for the follow. I'm guessing that was you? Yeah, it was. Thank you, Ghost, for... Ghost? Is that how I said it? Ghost. There we go. Thank you for the follow. I think I might... Well, okay. We already have Sludge. If we get Toxic, we could replace Sludge with Venoshock and then replace Haze with Toxic. And that would be good, because then I can for sure make use of Venoshock's double damage, right? I just realized coughing has a higher attack than special attack. That's interesting. I thought it would be the other way around. No, they are like really similar. Am I allowed to spoil the game or no? I have played this game all the way through, but I don't think we should focus on speaking about things that haven't really happened yet or that are like way too far ahead into the game. But you can sort of talk about stuff. It just shouldn't be the focus. Oh, I can teach Steel Wing. Interesting. Yeah, this is one of my favorite Pokemon games, or my favorite Pokemon game with DLC. I'll be definitely talking a bit about what I think about the story once we go around here. There is like a thing in this area. A cracked pot, okay. We can go down through here. Also, there's some Diglett up there, just hanging out. Hi Diglett, how are you doing? It's very silly. Talking about legendaries in Crown Tundra and Isle of Armor. I mean, yeah, I mean, you can sort of talk about them if you want. Though it's unrelated. I do intend on playing Crown Tundra and Isle of Armor later on in this playthrough. I want to show the still on-side ruins to my Diglett. Who knows, maybe it'll awaken some latent artistic talent, right? Let's go see those ruins. I wonder what they look like. Quite an impressive gym stadium. Oh yeah, there's a gym stadium. I didn't even mention it. It's right there. The places where you can Dynamax your Pokemon are known as power spots. The gym stadiums of Galar, or the gym stadiums of the Galar region are built on these power spots. You're playing Crown Tundra right now? Hell yeah, have fun. Enjoy. It's really good. It's the, like, that DLC made Sword and Shield my favorite Pokemon games. The ocean, huh? Not a mountain, huh? Right, so here are the ruins. It's still on Side's famous mural. It's said to be a very deep work of art. It's interesting, right? It's like it's clearly like a painting on the rocks here, with very bright colors. It's almost childish. Sword and the Shield. I believe the flower at the top with the black thing in the middle, that might be supposed to be like the Darkest Day or something. You might also notice this thing in the middle here, so it's also kind of ruined. We'll talk more about that mural later, because I do want to talk about it. One of the reasons I wanted to play this game is to talk about the story that goes on in the background that you don't really notice unless you kind of sit back and think about it. And I find it interesting, so I'll definitely be talking about it a little bit. I can go over here, apparently. Some Pokemon live in the mountains, some Pokemon live in the forests. So many different species. Trying to catch Suicune right now. Oh, good luck. Doing the raids? I'm guessing. Good luck with those. Those can be very hard. Ah, this is one of my favorite places in this game. Got these mushrooms that you can activate. It seems like we can't really go further. There's some Team Yell grunts here. M-A-R-N-I-E. That spells victory to me. With the knick-knack patty whack. Give Growlithe a bone. Marnie's gonna send you home. Yeah, so we can't go over there. There is this mushroom here, and if we touch it, I believe... Yes, we encounter an Impidimp. There we go. So you can just get an Impidimp from here. Cool. I wasn't quite sure because I didn't fully remember. This one has Frisk. Do we? Sure, yeah. You could take that. Prankster's probably a bit better, but eh. Let me see. So I'm gonna just facade a couple of times, I think. We're gonna catch this little friend, and we're gonna name him. Name him something. Da, 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 da. Oh, I can't use facade again. I'm gonna switch then. I don't want to risk this too much. Let's use Omelette here for a bit. I haven't used Omelette today yet. Ouch. So I'm gonna Struggle Bug. No, I thought that was too much for a second. Cool. Got you down just enough so I can throw... Oh, I think a Dusk Ball would fit. What other balls would work here? Heal isn't bad. Nest isn't bad either. Oh, let me check something about Impidimp. I don't know. I believe Impidimp's evolutions are level-based and not friendship. Yeah, it is level stuff. Okay. So Friend Ball isn't useful. So I think I mean Ultra Ball also works. I'll go for a Dusk Ball. I think it fits the most. Let's see if you like it as well. And he likes it. Awesome. Heal Ball is also good. Alright. What do we name him? Impidimp. So, yeah, I'm taking suggestions. But the theme we have is sweets. It's food and sweets. Not necessarily sweets, but most of the food we've picked are sweets, because that's kind of what fits the best. So I'm gonna think about it a bit. Welcome to the part of the stream where I spent 30 minutes to name one Pokemon. So it's getting dark in my room. I'm gonna put on the lights. There we go. So Impidimp. Let me look at this funny little Pokemon. Pink and black is an interesting combo. It's kind of like a goth Pokemon. I can't really think of any goth foods. Is there any goth looking food? Is that a thing? I feel like it should be a thing. Oh, I should drink some water. You're completely correct, Squirrel Bunny. Let me do that. If we don't call it something goth, we could also go for something mischievous. But I also don't know any mischievous food. Is there any food with that vibe? I can't really think of anything. Okay. Wikipedia list of sweets. Doesn't have to be sweets, but I'm gonna... List of candies, sure. Could be good. Look at some candies. I feel like candies have a lot of color. It could be inspiring. I believe Impidimp's body is made of hair, right? Or not Impidimp, but like the final evolution, Grimmsnarl. Let me check. Yeah, it is. Or it's not made of hair, but he has wrapped his hair around his body. Which is interesting. That doesn't really help, but... Yeah, the candies aren't really inspiring me right now. Hmm. What is this? Okay, that's the name of the brand. Hmm. Alternatively, what's the name of a food, like a really cool name? This is like the hardest theme to do and make it work. Gosh, it is so hard. Hmm. 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 I can't think of anything. Oh gosh. Furiously Googling. How's everyone doing, by the way? Hope everyone's doing well. Hmm. I'm good. I messed around in OBS yesterday and made it so that chat appears in a thin little box at the top of the screen. Hell yeah. Awesome. I'm Googling. I'm trying to see what other people did for uh for impidimp nicknames. And this one guy went with Bread Loafman. What? Bread Loafman? Hello? That does make me want to look at types of bread. I feel like we'll find something there. Bread Loafman, I can't believe it. Sugar Plum. Oh, Hex Company, I will. Sugar Plum is maybe a bit too cute, but I like it. I have hugged the bunny. Thank you. Sugar Plum, just to make sure. It is. I mean, it's not bad. Okay, I'm looking at the suite now. It could work. It does look a little hairy, which makes sense. You're attempting to catch a shiny Baneri. Wow. Yeah, good luck with the shiny Baneri. I'm currently... Sugar Plum could work really well. Just the kind of the vibe is similar for sure. Actually, I've never seen the sweet or... I'm not sure I'd ever seen. But let me look at types of bread, because now I'm curious. Is there any type of bread that would fit? Babka, what's babka? Oh. This looks yummy. I'm sorry y'all don't see this, but it looks yummy. You can Google it if you want. It looks very good. You caught a Suicune? Nice. Awesome. GG. Well now, Babka... I think we'll go for Babka. It's different. It's different. I think I like that. Sugar Plum works well as well. But I think we'll go for Babka. Okay, cool. Is that how you pronounce it, by the way? Is it or is it like... Actually, that's probably... I can't think of any other way of pronouncing it, so that's probably the one the way. So it would be Babka. I like that. It's different. It's something I didn't know. A name I'd never heard before. Different kind of pastry. And I think it fits. I will send to box for now. And we'll go back. Gosh, I do love this forest. We'll get to explore it later today, most likely. But as for right now, we're gonna have to go back. We still have to do the gym. So we can't advance until we do this gym. But I'm gonna go back. Actually, I can just check the PC from here. Here's Babka. So, okay, interesting. Boosted attack. Lowered speed on Babka. Want to trade? No, we're not doing trades. Now let me check. Let me heal stuff first. This will heal all my Pokemon. So I do kind of want to use an Impidimp on my team, but I love my team. I don't know who I would replace. Is the thing. This is the issue with having a team that's too good. I mean, okay. Babka is really good for the gym that's coming up. We could replace a Claire for this gym. It wouldn't be bad. What are some... Okay, so I definitely want Sprinkles on a team. I want Candy Floss. I want Steamed Hams. Those are the three that I think I certainly like 100% want on our final like main team. I guess we could do the thing we've been doing for a while. Also, I'll put this Pokemon over here because we're not going to use Keepers. We could have switch in and out. You know, we could switch Pokemon in and out whenever we want for fun. I think that might be the way we do it. Let me put Babka on the overlay. There you are. Bam. Little Babka, just hanging out. Let me check your moves that you can learn from here. Oh, hello. Hello, sir. Hey, it's me. I'm the guy from Pokemon. I tried to think of something to say, but I'm just gonna stop that there, because I can't think of anything. I'm looking at the chat now. Hi, everyone. Fake tears, flatter. Confide isn't bad. Fake out is nice, or it's nice. I think I'll take fake out instead of torment. Let me check TMs as well. Oh, I don't know what that noise was. What can you learn? Can learn Retaliate, Facade. Can't learn Brutal Swing. I'm actually quite surprised. Maybe when it evolves. Okay, that's all the moves it can learn. Okay. From the ones we have, at least. Well, I guess we we should just go do the gym battle. I can't speak today for some reason. Some days are like that. Words gone. No more speaking. I'm gonna buy some more potions and stuff. These guys are just having a conversation. It's kind of funny. I'm gonna buy some super potions. Let me get like 10 of those. Can't get hyper potions yet, but we will be able to soonish. After this gym, I believe. So okay, we should go fight the gym now. We'll get to use Babka a little bit. We'll see what Babka's strengths are. Actually, gotta like decide. Is the rest of my team good for this as well? I think so. Macaron has a dark type move, so I think that's important. Steamed Hams is good type variety if I need it. Sprinkles is strong. Candy Floss. Maybe... Maybe not the ideal pick. We could put Gummy back on the team. No, but Gummy's gonna get wrecked by Ghost type, so yeah, definitely not. Could also get Eclair instead of Candy Floss. Oh yeah, let me move that item over here. I think we'll just go with this team right now. I will put Eclair into party, though I just realized because Candy Floss is level 33 and I don't want my team to get over-leveled. Or no, I'll put Gummy into party instead of Candy Floss. Oops, that's not the Pokemon I meant to replace. Cool, okay. I guess we'll have like, just because I can't decide on a team, we'll just keep rotating it around. So let me fix the overlay real quick. This will put more work on me to fix the overlay every time, but I think it's fine. Let me put our dear little friend here on the overlay. And here we go. All right, let's go into this gym. Hi, Ball Guy. Hey there. Thanks for rolling by to have a chat with your mate, the Ball Guy. That bag on your back is looking pretty heavy. Speaking of heavy, let me give you this very special Pokeball. Thank you for the heavy ball. Yes. Heavy balls rock and roll at catching heavy Pokemon. Pretty straightforward, right? If you're a fan of big, heavy Pokemon, then this is the Pokeball for you. Pokeballs are just full of surprises, don't you think? Yo, it's her again. The Dawdler trainer. You've come all the way to Star Inside, so be sure to win. Do my best. I love your hairstyle. Many challengers have already given up their gym challenges, but you and your Pokemon have been hanging in there. Alright, let's go. I'm gonna save the video game so we don't have to talk to Ball Guy again if we want to reset for some reason. Eep! A gym challenger. Are you here to challenge a gym? I am. Okay, in that case, please change into your uniform. Yes, the changing room is right over there. Cool. Number 89, do your best. Hell yeah. It's time. Do my best. 89. Alright, this gym is really cool. Got a funny mini game. Hello, sir. Forgetting your name, but allow me to explain the gym mission for Still Onside's gym. To complete the mission, you'll need to ride in one of these cups and make your way to the goal, while trying to avoid obstacles. Let me tell you a bit more about how to operate this fun attraction. Rotate your control stick to the right, and the cup will start to spin to the right. Rotate it to the left to make the cup spin to the cup spin left. If you hit a wall, rotate the stick as quick as you can to get yourself out of that sticky situation. Now, have a good time watching the world spin as you try to reach the goal. Thank you. Thank you, sir. It is now time. Whee! Oh no, I'm going the wrong way. Oh god. I'm bad at this. It's fine. Finish! Almost heard like the Mario Party finish in my head. Okay, trainer time. Alright, Babka, it's your time to shine. Spin the teacups too much and gym challenges go flying. Uh-oh, I don't want to go flying. Gotta be careful. Actually, maybe that would be fun. Do a little speedrun skip to the end. Yo, there's Babka. Alright, so... oh, Fake Out is pretty bad in here because all of these are ghost types, so I can't use it at all. That's funny. I think... Sucker Punch is probably the move here, but I'll go for Assurance just for... certainty. Bam. Yeah, Assurance twice works out here. Trick or Treat. I forgot what that does. Whoa, 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 it's Halloween! Did you just give me ghost typing? Did that Pumpkaboo just give me... Is Babka Dark Fairy Ghost now? Ooh, Sludge Bomb. That's like even better than Sludge. It's like Sludge 2. Hell yeah. Steamed Ham's getting an upgrade right now. Phantom, I'm gonna Sucker Punch you, I think. It failed, damn. Using Growth, okay, that's not ideal. Will we be fine, is the question. You're hexing me! Uh-oh, that might actually hurt. Yeah, it hurts a little. Yo, that's a lot of damage. I'm gonna Sucker Punch here. Bit risky, but if you don't attack me, then you don't take me out, so... Sucker Punch is almost certain to hit there. Sprinkles level 34. Sprinkles is too high a level. Another Pumpkaboo. This time, I'm switching. I'm not staying in. I'm gonna go into Macaron. Do a little bite. Just a little chomp chomp. Couple bites should do it, but we'll see. Confusion is a bit unfortunate. Scary face, scary, scary. I could just switch out and undo all the all of these. But I kind of want to see how much damage Macaron deals, so I kind of have an idea. Bullet Seed is a thing. It hit me 3 times, not more. Okay, the bite deals a bit less damage than I expected. I think it's still worth it to go for it, though. Another Bullet Seed. Okay, and now we go for another bite. And we should get it. Unless you use Confuse Ray, which you did. So there's a chance I won't get it this turn. Like a 25%, I think? Or is it 50? I forget. I forget what the chance of confusion is. Is it 50 or 25%? I'm not sure. I am switching here, though. Just, I mean, I could have gone into Steam Hams, actually. But it's a bit too late for that, isn't it? Let's go into Omelette, just to take this out. Because, like, a poison move would... Oops, a poison move would knock it out. But... did not do that. Struggle Bug should do it. Should handle it fine. There we go. Cool. Cool. Let me heal. That should be good enough. Let's keep going here. Go, go, go. Oh, I'm going the wrong way. Oh, shit. Okay. Go, 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 go. Go, 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 go. Yeah. Yeah, I went to the right path. Hell yeah. Just need Raikou so I can have the 3 dog trio, legendary dog trio. Just got Articuno? Wait. Hold on. Articuno isn't part of the dog trio? Articuno's a bird. Also, considering... What items do I have? Maybe I have something better than Amulet Coin. I do have an Expert Belt, yeah, but do I have anything else? Wise Glasses isn't bad. Actually, quite good there. I forgot I had that. I don't think I have anything better other than Expert Belt. Maybe when I do the Gym Leader, I switch to Expert Belt. Back and forth, back and forth. You're spinning. Back and forth, back and forth. Me too. Oh, we're both spinning now. Wow. We're going spinny. Whee! Okay, she is very tired. Oh, Galarian Corsola, no. The saddest Pokemon. Poor little thing. It's so cute, but also so sad. Oh, I'm faster. That's interesting. I guess that makes sense. Corsola is really slow. Have Wake Armor, which could be a benefit for you. You disabled Assurance? Well, shit. I guess I'll Sucker Punch? This isn't really good. I might have to switch. depending on how much damage this deals. Okay, I think I'll just Sucker Punch again. There we go. Okay, cool. Took one out. I think I'll probably still switch anyways next turn. Yo, 2 level ups, awesome. Aromatherapy. I don't want this, but cool. Right? Yeah, I don't want that. I have the 3 legendary bird Pokemon because I have... Okay. Okay. Neat. You might be thinking of Moltres. Or no, you have Moltres Articuno. You might be thinking of Zapdos instead of Ho-Oh, but don't worry about it. I get it now. I guess before the gym battle we can leave and heal and stuff. And prepare a bit better. Go, go, go. No, no, wrong way, wrong way. I'm bad at spinning. That way. Whoa, 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 okay. That way, please. Thank you. Oh, I need to go higher. Okay. We'll go higher. Going down here. Yeah, this is just like pinball. You ever play pinball and you just spin the controls around somehow? Whoa, 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 whoa! I won. I did it. That was called a combo, and I did the combo and I won. It's an ultimate strategy. Hi, sir. Can you understand what Ghost-type Pokemon are weak to? I don't think so. Ghost and Dark. And I think that's it, right? Haunter? Oh, it's gonna haunt me. Oh gosh, oh darn. Oh no, I can't escape now. I should have kept Shed Chill. It's fine though. I think I'll take out this Haunter. You're gonna attack me this turn, so I'll just Sucker Punch you. There you go. Got him. Sucker Punch is a really strong move if you can kind of understand how your enemy's gonna attack. Drifblim, okay. Right, so just gonna Assurance again. Drifblim is a bit tanky, but we'll see how this goes. You know what? I will drink a bit more water. Thank you, Scorbunny. Gotta stay hydrated. I gotta drink the water. Phantom Force. Oh, okay. I should switch 100%. Who's gonna tank this? I feel like Macaron might be a good choice. Steamed Hams isn't terrible. Yeah, I think I'll go for Macaron here. Ooh, ouchie. Ooh, ouchie. Wrong choice. That was a critical hit. Okay, that explains it. Da, 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 da. Stockpile. Oh, it would be so funny if I used Clear Smog. It would be so funny. Oh, I forgot. Ghost resists. Oh, I have Assurance here. I'm gonna use Clear Smog. Okay, well, you're gonna do that then. I think Steamed Hands can resist, or can survive this. So I will Assurance this turn. Yeah, okay. Even a crit wouldn't have taken him out. Taken him out. Words. I'm gonna Assurance again next turn. Another Phantom Force. Okay. We should be fine. I'm just gonna keep using Assurance. Yeah, we're over half. So I don't think even a good roll would take him out. Yeah, okay. Cool. Think that's it? No, one more. Okay. See, this is where it gets a bit scary. Do I want to heal? Or do I want to just deal damage? Is the question. Because we could finish this if I just hit. But you might take me out. Which is, it's actually very likely. Yeah, okay. Steamed Hands is not that tanky. I feel like Babka can do this. Let's go for it. I feel like Babka's faster. You're not faster, but you still make it, so it's fine. This Driftblim is a bit strong. Gym Trainer Roy. Cool. We got it. Yo! Already? Babka's already evolving? Oh shit. Oh darn. Yo. Babka 2. Evolve into Morgrim. Hell yeah. The devious Pokemon. With sly cunning, it tries to lure people into the woods. Some believe it to have the power to make crops grow. Oh. False Surrender. I believe that's a signature move. User pretends to bow its head, but then it stabs the target with its disheveled hair. Its attack never misses. That is just Assurance, but better. Well, yeah, I don't have like an Assurance strat, so that's just better, I feel. Let me update the overlay. Where are you? Here you are. You are now a Morgrim. Ha! Oh, cool. Let's, finish the mission. Nice. That one's really fun. I enjoy it. I'm gonna go back. You can heal. Fun fact, if you didn't know. I thought you couldn't, but you can. You could just go heal and then come back for the gym leader. And it's really cool. Don't even have to go through the whole thing again. You just get teleported right to the gym leader. Ba, ba, ba. Da, da, da. Let me see my team right now. So I think I'm gonna swap that held item with Gummy. Wait, why didn't it work? Okay, it worked now. And then I'm gonna to boxes. Or do I want to go to boxes? No, I want to go... Give you a held item. I want to give you... Expert belt. Here it is. Now, I think I'll start to battle with Gummy and then switch Gummy out just for the money boost. So yeah, while we think about our strategy here, let me read out the Alistair card that Opal gave us. Here it is. That's Alistair right there. Very cool design. I like their design. Totally non-binary, 100%. He is a young, mysterious trainer who has taken on the mantle of gym leader at a very young age. He has never been known to remove his mask in public. In fact, he has at least 100 masks of the same design just to keep spares handy, should his mask fall off for some reason. He claims to have developed the ability to see deceased ghost-type Pokemon after an accident he had when he was 4 years old, but the truth is still a mystery. Ooh. Interesting. Spooky. Very spooky, very scary, very spooky, scary. I like Alistair a lot. Definitely one of my favorite gym leaders. Unfortunately, I also like B, but we don't have B in this game. So that's a bit unfortunate. But I do prefer Alistair, so... Number 89, do your best. Ooh. It's 89 time. I love like the transitions, they're good. Hello. Hi, Alistair. How are you doing? Alistair. You right? Go. I should have done the voice like this, but it's fine. Hi, Alistair. Have a Yamask? Okay. Hello. So to start off here, I'm just gonna switch right into Babka, I think. Or we switch into Macaron. Set up a light screen, that's actually probably better. Yeah, we got the amulet coin boost from that, which is what I wanted. Let's light screen. I'm gonna see... I'm not gonna use the Dynamax just yet. Maybe I'm overdoing it here. But the light screen, you know, makes my whole team a bit stronger for this fight. Bite you down now. Oh yeah, Wandering Spirit. Right, it switches the... I could get... Oh my gosh, I just realized I could get Charmed here. I think. Brutal Swing. Well, you got it back, so... Oh, hold on, I gotta mute. Alright, I'm back. Hello. Just had to mute for a second. Yeah, we just keep biting here. We did flinch, which is pretty epic. So I might get charmed here, which would be funny. Though Yamask is down, so it doesn't make a difference. Okay, I think in general, that's pretty good for the first Pokemon. We might need to redo the light screen now, though. Mimikyu. Okay, cool. Very good Pokemon. It is part fairy. How many turns do we have? One more of light screen. Okay. I'm just gonna bite again. Why not? Oh, you're a physical attacker. I might not want to light screen. Oh yeah, you have disguise. Yeah, I'm not gonna light screen here. Then. Would Draining Kiss be worth it for the healing? I'm gonna try it. Let's see how much damage that deals. How much healing as well. Okay, not bad. I might want to just switch, though. I think I do want to switch into Steamed Hams here, so we can use a Sludge Bomb and more easily take out this Mimikyu. Da, 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 da. At least I think it will be easier. So a Sludge Bomb should do pretty good damage. Right, it's neutral because it's part ghost, but me when I'm finding someone boxing, goes kiss them to regain stamina. Yeah, that's... What do you mean? That's like how you do every fight, ever. You just have to kiss the enemy. That's what Undertale taught me. Okay, you're likely gonna heal. I think I just go for damage. I mean, Assurance might be good here. Oh, you didn't heal. I guess you could have crit me there. And it would have avoided you having to heal, but... Sprinkles! How do you get so much XP? You're level 35. Okay, we have Cursula now. This one's pretty strong. I'd like to poison you, but I don't really have that ability right now. I think it's fine if I let Steamed Hams faint. I'll see if I get a poison off. There's a low chance. No poison. Okay. I love this version of the theme. When you're in the menu, it like changes. It's very like intense. Cursula is Ghost Rock, I believe, so hard choice really. I guess Babka is just the best we have here, so I'm gonna go for Babka. I guess it's good for setting up for the next Pokemon that comes after. Yo, hell yeah. Right, okay, so we go for False Surrender. Pretty sure that's what we do. Okay. That's really strong, isn't it? Oh, you used Curse. Okay. That's actually quite bad for me. I might have to switch here. The Curse is actually a really good move. It knocks Cursula out, but if I keep Babka in, he will just keep taking damage. I could try to outpace the Curse. This Gengar is scary, though. No, I'm not gonna outpace the Curse. That's risky. I'm gonna go into Gum... Hi, Marshmallow, welcome. We're finding Alistair. How are you doing? Alistair just threw out Gengar. And Babka is cursed. So I want to switch. What would be good here? Because, like, all the fairy types get wrecked by Gengar because it's part poison. But Gummy's, like, risky as well. But I don't want Gummy to faint, because I want Gummy to get XP, but... it has to be. It's not the worst thing that could happen. A yawn wouldn't be terrible. Can you yawn a Dynamax Pokemon? I don't think so. I mean, it's gonna Dynamax this turn for sure, so I need a Pokemon that will handle a big hit from a Gengar. That will likely be using a poison move. I don't think I have a Pokemon that fits that description. I might just switch into Gummy and let Gummy faint. I guess Gummy would resist a poison move. Yeah, Gummy isn't part fairy yet. I think this is the play. It might not even use a poison move, we'll see. Got a voice trainer, nice. Oh, I see. I hope you can figure that out. I hope you can get that sorted out. Gengar, Gigantamax, swallow everything in the dark. Oh, I love this animation. Whoa. Alistair just has like such low energy. Also, I love how Gengar just kind of is hidden for a bit, but then pops out of the ground. Gigantamax Gengar is pretty wild. Max Ooze. Right, that's still one-shots. Was that neutral or not very effective? Okay, it was neutral. Okay. Maybe if it was not very effective, it would have been good. Okay, so here's the scary part. Where I die, probably. But I think... me when I see yummy chocolate mousse, like Gengar is me when. Yeah. Like, oh, I'm gonna eat that. Not with that voice, maybe. Damn, this... I want to put light screen up, but you're so low HP, like... I don't think you can tank anything. I might have to just go into Babka and... No, but that's too risky. Dynamax? I mean, Babka's kind of fast. This is actually quite bad. Because that Gengar can... Like, Gengar is one of the fastest Pokemon, I think. That's kind of the issue here. Or else I would go into, like, Omelette, heal Macaron, attack with Omelette a bit, and then eventually Macaron would, I would switch into Macaron, use Light Screen, switch into Babka, Dynamax, take out Gengar. But that's like so many turns. Gengar can like set up really well. And also just demolish that if it's faster and everything, right? So I might just want to go into Babka, try to do what I can. Or go into Macaron and heal Babka, just so Babka is full HP. I think I might go for that, yeah. I'll go for that. Not gonna attack with Macaron here. Just heal. Use a potion. Just so I get the biggest chance of getting something off with Babka. Da-da-da-da. Max Ooze, that would have one-shot even at full health, I'm pretty sure, but yeah. It does get special attack from that, which scares me. I do really like the gym trainer's design. Yeah, Alistair is great. I love Alistair's design. He's really cool. Yeah, so like 130 damage isn't bad. I could also max guard this turn. That might actually be the play. This is the last turn of Gengar's Dynamax, and if I max guard, it prevents a move. That actually, I think, is the play. I think this is it, yeah. I rarely use Max Guard, but this is like a really good opportunity for it. Because I get to outpace if I do that. It doesn't get more special attack boosts, and also I get like one turn where I'm Dynamax and Gengar isn't, so. Or 2 turns, actually. Unless it knocks me out anyways, but we'll see. Because like poison moves I think are still scary here for us. And it still has like a double special attack boost, so. Okay, just hope for a big burst here. Venoshock. Damn! That's still one-shots? What the hell? I wasn't even poisoned. Okay. Okay. How fast is Babka? Or Babka? 45. How fast is Sprinkles? 40. I mean, you're gonna be slower anyways. Damn, this sucks. My whole team is slower. I think the only thing I could... Oh, you're fast, though. You're really fast. I could try Stun Spore. Or Struggle Bug could be nice. I think this might be down to Omelette and Steamed Hams here. It's gonna be really interesting. So I think I'm gonna go into Sprinkles. I'm gonna go into Sprinkles and I'm gonna revive Steamed Hams. I'm just gonna get one shot here. I mean, for all I know, it might still add speed, Omelette, but... Okay. Use Venoshock, that one-shots, probably. Yep. No chance there. Now we go into Omelette, we hope for a Struggle Bug hit, so it lowers the damage from that. Or else I'm gonna be... like... Or we could hope for a... No, I don't think... We could also go for Stun Spore, which would slow. Which would then allow me to use Macaron for... stuff. I might lose this fight, actually. Legitimately. Because... if I don't get to lower its special attack, I'll just keep one-shotting my team. Ribombee is one of my favorite Pokemon. I bred a shiny one in a Love Ball with 2 breeding attacks. Oh wow, nice. Hell yeah. I was trying to get a shiny Sylveon with hidden ability. But I haven't gotten it yet. I mean, I haven't been... I haven't been grinding for it more, but... Your Pokemon's levels are very low. Is this a challenge? This is just the levels they are right now. I could level up my Pokemon a bit more. I wasn't, like, specifically restricting the levels. This is really rough. I'm gonna hope for a Stun Spore, I think. It's risky, but I think it's the only thing that could help me win. A Struggle Bug doesn't necessarily make me win. But it does lower the special attack, which would help me win. And Stun Spore has a chance to miss. But it would lower the speed. I think lowering speed is more worth it than just lowering the special attack. Come on. Yes! Okay. Huge. Massive. Absolutely massive. Okay, it's still attacked, but that's massive. Okay. Oh, we have a speed advantage now. I have to revive shit. I have to. Necessarily. I wish I hadn't Dynamaxed before, but it's fine. Neutralizing gas? What would that do for Gengar? Remove Levitate, maybe? That's not really helpful for me. Do I have... Actually, another thing I could do... Oh, I don't have X special defense. Okay. I'm gonna see... This is kind of me scouting right now. I want to see how much damage you deal to steamed hams while I revive Macaron here. Is that worth it? Is it... Should I do Macaron or just Babka right away? Maybe I should just go for Babka. Actually, I feel like I'm gonna lose anyways. The thing about Macaron is Macaron has... Well, okay, I'm gonna... Well, Max Revive wouldn't make a difference, so I should just use the regular Revive. I'm gonna revive Macaron. Hopefully I can revive 2 Pokemon here. Venoshock, do you still think that's gonna... It does. It's just too powerful. Gengar. Damn, I have no chance here. Even if it's like not very effective, it still gets me. Damn, if I had one more turn here, I could heal Macaron, put up a light screen, and tank this, I think. But I'm not gonna tank this with a light screen. I think I'm faster, but not enough. We might get lucky, but I don't think so. It could get paralyzed. That's like the only thing. That's what I'm going for here. Paralysis? No. GG. Yeah, no chance. This Gengar just got like 2 special attack boosts and wins. Damn. GG, Alistair. You got me. I got owned. I got pretty close though. Let's see. What would be better? What's that Gengar? Maybe, I do have Prankster and Candy Floss. That could have been good. Prankster goes first, so like... Eclair. No, I don't think Eclair would have helped. I think I just... not really strong enough. Da, 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 da. Yeah, I think I had to have a light screen into Gengar. I think that's the issue. I didn't have a light screen into Gengar. If I did, I could have won. Pretty sure. I think I do still want to keep False Surrender on Babka. That heckin' curse that was put onto Babka was like such a huge play because it completely threw me off. Oh yeah, and I want to put Amulet Coin on Candy Floss. I'll keep the Rose Incense on you. Because the Grass-type move damage isn't really going to make a difference, I don't think. I mean, it could. The fact it could, I should probably keep it. Let's not be greedy here. It very small difference, but I feel like it's worth it. I think I want Babka at the front. And let's go for that fight again. Yeah, this time I'm gonna just try to take care of the first couple Pokemon. On the third Pokemon, set up a light screen, take it out, switch into Babka, and not die instantly. I am here to challenge the gym. Actually, let me check something. Do I have to do the gym challenge again, I wonder? But yeah, let me check. Okay. I checked. Oh, yeah, Ball Guy is there. I checked where Eviolite was, because I was like, Eviolite could be really good here, but I don't have it yet. And yeah, you only get it in Battle in Leia, so... Yeah, not yet. It's gonna be like next stream, I'm guessing. Alright, cool. Here we go. Okay, it just takes me here straight away. Alright, Alistair. This time I have a different strategy. I think it will be enough so that you don't, like, defeat me right away with Gengar. Does it work with evolutions? With Eevee, yeah. Eviolite, like, raises the defense and special defense of a Pokemon that isn't fully evolved. Like, by a lot. It's like 50% more. So that's pretty huge. Okay, so here's what we do. Just, false surrender right away. Take this one out. Okay, that was close. Yeah, it's not exclusively for the Eevee line. Okay, you disabled my false surrender, which is fine because I do plan on switching. I'm gonna Sucker Punch, hope for an attack here. It might be Hex. Yeah, okay. So it was just about to use Hex. Sucker Punch would have been good against Gengar. I wonder why I didn't use it. I guess it just didn't cross my mind, but I don't know if it would have been enough to win. Right, there's Mimikyu. For Mimikyu, I want to... Right, I don't really have a strategy here. Bit of an issue. Because my false surrender is disabled, so I can't use it. It might attack me this turn. I'm gonna Sucker Punch. No, it's using Baby Doll Eyes. Okay, I'm switching next turn. I could definitely go into... This is probably a good time to go into Macaron. Is there anything else I want to do? No, I think this is fine. Baby Doll Eyes again. I see what you're doing. You're waiting for me to take out your disguise before you start doing damage. Oh my gosh. Okay, my attack is lowered a lot. This isn't very good for me. I'm gonna bite, see how much damage this deals. Hone Claws, I don't like seeing that. You're trying to set up on me, because you see I'm not using like my strongest Pokemon. Oh, that's not even right, because you're part fairy. I'm gonna go into Candy Floss, I think. A Charm would be really good here. I don't think you're gonna knock out Candy Floss in one hit. I'm gonna do the same strategy you did at me, at you. Yeah, okay, a Charm I don't think would hurt. Shadow Sneak! That goes first! That has +2 priority? What the hell? You're cheating! I have priority! Okay. It's fine. That sucks. Because then... Okay, I'll just go into Babka then. Try to one-shot you then. False surrender. That type of stuff. I resist ghost type moves, so... I just don't want Sylveon to die. Holy shit, a critical hit. This Mimikyu is a lot more dangerous this time around. Okay. A critical hit as well. Wait, that was a crit. Shit. I don't like this at all. Gotta say. This is not good for me. Man, this sucks. Let's use a, super potion. I think this is the move. The chance of you critting again is really low, so I can like heal twice. You were gonna Shadow Sneak anyways. That would have countered my, I'm gonna heal again. That would have countered my, Sucker Punch. Shadow Sneak is strong, huh? Okay, you're scared of me now. I should have attacked maybe that turn, but it's fine. False Surrender will do a lot of damage, but not knock you out. Which is fine. Do I knock you out next turn? I'm gonna try. Worth it to try, right? Okay, cool. I have to set up on this Pokemon right here. On Cursula. Macaron has to set up. Or else we lose, basically. I should have put Light Clay on Macaron. Why didn't I do that? Okay, you used Curse. That's fine by me. What I need here is... Okay. List of things I need to do. Heal... Babka? But do I do that first? No, I think I do it right now. Yeah, I think I heal Babka. I don't know how much damage Cursula deals, so this might be bad. Okay. I think we'll be fine. We light screen this turn, and now if this doesn't work, I'll be kind of sad. Okay. Light screen this turn, switch into Babka when I faint. Dynamax and... Oh, okay. Didn't faint. Oh, I do faint to Curse. Okay. If I hadn't fainted, I would have tried to chip in a bit more damage or heal someone. Maybe revive Candy Floss. Actually, it might be smart to revive Candy Floss right now. Sprinkles will not be useful. I could... No, that's gonna stall Light Screen. No, that's not good. I'm gonna lose Light Screen. So I wanna... Okay, let's just do this. Dynamax with Babka. Right now. Take out Cursula. Bet you didn't expect this, Alistair. If I remember right, before Gen 5, Curse and many other attacks were question mark type attacks. Yeah, that's true. I don't know why they scrapped that. Maybe they intended it to be something, but then it didn't work out when they were trying to implement it at some point. They did add type null to the Pokemon, which kind of is that, literally speaking. Okay. Cursula went down. Alright, now is the time. Sprinkles wants to learn Safeguard. That's not bad, but I'm not gonna take it. Null is, by the way, German for zero. Oh, okay. Okay, cool. Gengar, I have to explode you. I might still die here, and if I do, I'll have to grind. If I survive 2 hits, I think we win. If I survive 1 hit, it's still up for it's still undecided. I gotta explode this Gengar. It's gonna hit first. I'm hoping I'll tank it. I don't think I'll tank 2 hits. I could max guard, but that's not gonna be super useful. And max ooze is gonna deal a lot of damage. Okay, we tanked 1 hit. So the issue with max ooze is Gengar just gets stronger as he uses it. But we're almost winning, okay. We could, okay, Genius Brain strategy. Max guard and then Sucker Punch next turn. I think that's the only way I win. Because if I go for a Max Darkness, I lose, I think. Because he just steamrolls the rest of my team. If I Max Guard, I stall out my last Dynamax turn. I turn small, I gain access to Sucker Punch again, and I can Sucker Punch and take out that last bit of health. I think that's what I have to do, necessarily, to win. Okay, so no Max Ooze because I blocked it. I go small. Okay, come on, come on, come on. Come on, Babka. Sucker Punch. Do it, do it, do it! Yeah! Woo! Got him! Explode that Gengar. That is so scary. Okay. I nearly lost my mask from the shock. That was... Wow, I can see your skill for what it is. I'm sorry for being so loud. That was so scary, legitimately. Because if it didn't deal enough damage, I would have lost. Because that meant Gengar would max ooze Babka, would get another special attack boost, and then the same thing that happened last time would happen again. I would be put into a situation where there's a Pokemon that can one-shot every single one of my Pokemon and is faster than all of them. So I would have no chance to win. Whew. Crumbs. That was ace. Here, the ghost badge. Hi, Reedria. We just won the most intense battle of the playthrough yet. This pose. Alistair is now canonically a cat person. Oh, I could see it. I could see Alistair being a cat boy. Good luck with everything. Yeah, I love Alistair. Challenger Mai, you've defeated Gym Leader Alistair. Take this TM as a reward for your victory. Yes! The heckin' strategy for that fight, we had to light screen, and then we had to... we had to max guard, and then we had to Sucker Punch. That's wild. Oh, let me save the game after that one. Wow, we... Oh... GG. Let me take a sip, yeah. And story stuff is about to happen. That was a cool moment. Who's that? It's Yamper! Yo, and it's Sonia! Looks like my Yamper really likes you, huh? Anyway, we've run into each other at a good time. You know the mural here in Stoan side? It's set to tell the story of the hero of Galar as well. So that's, though what's there today is actually a replica of the ancient art that used to be there. Oh, okay. Wait, really? Okay, so there used to be something else there. That's good to know. So, okay, that actually explains... That clears up a plot hole in my theory. Or not my theory, but like what's actually happening. I didn't remember this part. There used to be ancient art there. Okay. You tend to have surprisingly sharp insight, so I was wondering what you might think when you see the ruins. Is this your first time playing Sword Shield? No. I love this game. This is my favorite Pokemon game. I've finished it. Also, something just exploded. It was the Gengar. We just exploded the Gengar. What? What in the world was that? Sounds like it came from the direction of the ruins too. Let's have a look. Come along, Yamper. I'll be there soon. I have to go heal. Oh, did I ever put Candy Floss on the overlay? No, I didn't. I forgot to put Candy Floss on the overlay. Oh no. It's fine. I should evolve Candy Floss soon. I do have a Sunstone. I've been delaying it a bit for fun. Not for any particular reason. But yeah, I've played this game and I've actually kind of done a bit of research on the background lore that's actually happening in the game that isn't explicitly said. And we're going to talk about that in a moment. Big story moments about to happen that kind of is extremely relevant to that. I want to see what I want to do. I think I want to replace Sprinkles for now. Sprinkles is a bit high level. That's the only reason, really. So I'm gonna replace Sprinkles with Gummy. That would be... Where are you? Where are you? I can't find you. Can't find my... There we go. Found it. Never beat Shield, but I got close. Ooh. How far did you get? Alright, let's go over to the mural. Something happened over here. Sort of explosion? Oh, let me check my... I should probably put a different Pokemon at the front of the party. I think Omelette deserves to be at the front for now. Completing my Pokemon within the first week of the release. The release when trading online was impossible. Oh. You got all Pokemon while you couldn't trade? That's wild. To finish the decks, I had to trade. I had to ask some friends and for help. Friends who had Sword. I bought tortilla wraps today, and I opened a package now, and there's mold in all of them. No! No! Peach! That's so unfortunate. Okay, well, damn, that sucks. I've seen you before. Are you a gym challenger? Yeah, there's also... Oh, what's he doing? It's Bead! Destroy it! Destroy it all! We're going to find those wishing stars. We've got to bring the chairman more wishing stars if we want to please him. Kaparaja! If you're truly the chairman's Pokemon, then you should feel grateful for this chance to help him find wishing stars. Almost impossible. The code for trading online was shorter than it is now. Oh! Yeah, okay, no, I completed it. I think I completed it after it was upgraded, but I do remember that, yeah. Sometimes it took hours to connect it all. That sucks. Yeah, Beat is trying to destroy this, isn't he? Oh my, you again. Yeah, that's my name. You got it. So you think you can start collecting wishing stars now and get in the chairman's favor? That's the way of things, is it? I see. So you do have some cunning in you. But I won't have it. I won't allow anyone to stand in my way. Oh shit. Right into the battle. Your name is you again? No, my name is Mai. And he said, oh my. Anyways. A fight. I actually picked Omelette by accident. This is perfect. Can Pollen Puff here. I just defeated the strongest trainer in the world, Bead. I've already seen more than enough to judge you and your team's abilities. I literally one-shot you. I accidentally picked the perfect Pokemon for this fight. Also, this theme is a bop. I always love Beed's theme. Beed is an interesting character with a really good theme. Hatrim. Hatrim is so cute. I love Hatrim so much. But also, we're probably gonna one-shot it. Poor Beed getting absolutely wrecked by Omelette over here. Omelette's just popping off. Penny Floss level 34, wow. Have to win this for the chairman. Do you really think I'd let you keep me from everything I want? I think is what he said. Hi, Ponyta. Bye, Ponyta. I literally just one-shot every single one of his Pokemon. That's really funny. Cotton Candy Ponyta is so cute, yeah. I don't think I'll be using it this playthrough, though it does evolve into a Fairy Psychic Pokemon. But it is really cute. I mean, I'll catch it. I'll catch one for sure. This has to be some kind of mistake. I demand a do-over. Yo, 420. I got 420 monies. But why? How can this be? How could someone like you get in my way? I was the one chosen by the chairman. I was the one who was to defeat the champion. I'm one of the elite, someone who can shoulder the future of the Galar region. Challenger Beed. I wondered what you were up to when you asked to borrow Chairman Rose's Caparaja. I can't believe you tried to use the chairman's Pokemon to destroy a historical site. Who cares for some ancient ruin when the next 1,000 years are at stake? Did you stand in the path of a Pokemon Simple Beam or something? How do you expect to support the chairman with that sort of thinking? Young Beed. Pains me to have to say this, but I am truly disappointed. Except he isn't, actually. It's true that I am the one who found you back when you were all alone. I saw talent in you. You reminded me a little bit of myself back when I was young. That's why I sent you to a trainer's school, to give you a chance at success. But trying to destroy the mural, part of Galar's history, you show no love toward Galar. You're clearly not a worthy challenger for the gym challenge. Yeah, they did make him do this. I'll talk a bit more about it. It's really confusing. I'll try to explain it. It makes very little sense, to be honest with you. This right here makes very little sense. I think I know what's happening, but yeah. We'll decide what to do with you later. For now, you'll return to Hammerlock. Beed's face is like, huh? You must be joking, right? You're disqualifying me from the gym challenge, but you're the one who endorsed me. There are 100 different ways we could sort this out. Why are you choosing the worst possible option? Challenger Beed, I will be taking those wishing stars that you have gathered. See, they still take them. They still take them. So the wishing stars are like what Rose uses to generate energy, partly. And Rose was telling Beed to go gather as many as he could because the future of Galar is at stake. Spoilers. Double spoilers. It's not that huge of a deal. It's not really at stake, but you know, manipulates him into like being obsessed over that because like the chairman has raised him since he was a kid, raised him to be his, you know, his apprentice to do things for him, right? So he teaches him like to not care about anything else but the wishing stars, and in turn causes this to happen. Even if Rose didn't necessarily want him to destroy this monument, this is kind of the logical consequence of his actions. How he raised Beed. That's the wrong voice. Ah, Sonia, and Mai too. Terrible shame, all of this. An absolute disaster. He's also trying to save face a little bit. He always tries to look like a nice guy. I never wish to see us lose challengers for this sort of reason. Yeah, we do what we must to keep things fair and sportsmanlike. So it is really hard to tell if Rose, like, wanted that to happen or not. You know, during one of Bede's matches, I heard the announcer say that Bede has no family. Apparently it was Rose who took Bede under his wing, and so Bede was battling for the chairman's sake. Well, yeah, that basically confirms it. What an awful turn of events. I hope the mural survived all of that. See, there used to be an ancient mural here. It was removed. They added this new one. That's why it has all the bright colors. And then this happens. Oh shit, what's that behind? There's a statue? Oh shit. I love this cutscene. It's cute. Especially that part of Sonia. Not a brilliant turn of events, but the ruins were brought into light for us to see. These are the true ruins here. What does this tell us about Galar's legends? Pokemon. Right, more than any hero, there's those things that appear to be Pokemon that stand out. Not just that, but those Pokemon appear to be holding a sword and shield as if they were using them. Anything else look interesting to you? The hero was actually two people? Oh, good observation. There really were two heroes, but if that's the case, then why only the one statue at the But You Drop In? More than any statue of a hero or old tapestry, these ruins were made in truly ancient times. These ruins made in truly ancient times must show us the real truth. Which means... the sword is a Pokemon, the shield is a Pokemon. Oh shit, it's Sword and Shield! Yep, I was thinking the same thing. Seems like at some point in history, the Sword and Shield were combined with the two actual Pokemon and treated as the same thing. But then what? They just faded from history? Two young heroes, the Sword and Shield were actually Pokemon, but why would the truth of these ruins be hidden when their stories were depicted in artwork? With your help, I really feel like we made a big discovery here. Thanks, I'll give you a couple of these so you keep giving it your best in the gem challenge too, okay? Guess you'll be headed to Balonlea next, right? Yes, Balonlea, yes. I do want to talk about this though, for a bit. So... the real ruins were hidden from sight. So in ancient times, they put a mural over it, and then the mural was removed, and then they added a new mural, which was the painting with the bright colors. At least that's how I understand it. And the actual ruins are depicting the actual Pokemon that fought during the darkest day of ancient times. You know, the kings are there as well. Yeah, what I'm guessing is this was a statue made at the time to, you know, to worship? Not really worship, but to embiggen? I don't know what the word is. To thank the Sword and Shield Pokemons, right? But then it was covered up later, which is the interesting part. So something happened in ancient times that led them to cover it up. And it has to do with the monarchy of ancient Galar. Telling you this story is a bit more interesting than it lets itself believe. So when... I won't describe all of it right now, because more details will show up later. But essentially, there was an effort by the monarchy at the time to cover up the story the real story of the Darkest Day and to corrupt it. That's like the subtext. That's not stated anywhere, and I think that's so interesting. An ancient Pokemon monarchy where the kings tried to cover up the Pokemon that saved their kingdom, right? I find that really interesting. Oh, what's this? The hero is actually two people in Pokemon. I feel it was more artistic before it got destroyed. I mean, it was cute, the mural, but yeah. It's there's more hints at that later on, which is why I'm so certain of that. Especially post game, actually. Post game is like the biggest hint at the cover up. That young lady, Sonia, she's researching the truth about the ruins, right? Could she be the granddaughter of Professor Magnolia? Yeah, you're right. Good job. Actually thought the same when I played. That's good. It's easy to like miss that. It is kind of, you know, it's not too hidden, but it's also like not explicitly stated. And if you realize it, it makes it a lot more interesting. The history of what's going on. I quite like it. It's so unfortunate the game doesn't focus in on it too much. Oh, another thing I want to mention, I'll probably mention this again later on, is that I've watched the Pokemon Journeys anime, the current generation Pokemon anime, up to the Sword and Shield arc, where they go through an equivalent of the Sword and Shield story. And I really like the portrayal of Chairman Rose in the anime more than in the game. He's a lot more interesting, even though he's only there for like 3 episodes. Yeah, the post-game guys. Yeah, we'll get to them. We'll get to them. They are the biggest hint at that, though. Is it true that Ash's friend in the anime uses they, them? No, Go uses he, him, I'm pretty sure. But I do headcanon Go as non-binary. Even though he uses he, him. Has that vibe, for sure. Also, I also had headcanon Go as gay, because I think that fits. Alright, welcome to one of my favorite places in the game. Yeah, I love this place so much. What's the name of this forest? I forget the name. Glimwood Tangle. What a lovely name for a forest, right? Oh, let me check my Pokemon. Do I have all of the Pokemon I want on me? Let's put Gummy in the front. Gummy deserves some love here. Yo, there's an Impidimp hidden behind here. What if I activate it? Oh no, I activated the hidden Impidimp. Oh no! Mischief. Yeah, this is the place. That 24-hour live stream teased Galarian Ponyta, I believe. I believe that's what it teased. Some people watched the whole thing, fun fact. The, I believe the owner of Cerebi, the Pokemon info website. Also, I'm gonna look for some Pokemon that can appear here. The Pokemon, like, information website that has, like, a bunch of info about a lot of systems and whatnot in the games. I believe he sat and watched, like, basically the whole thing. That's quite funny. Also, these Pokemon are quite high level. I feel like I'm a bit under-leveled. Yo! A Shinotic. This is the Pokemon I was looking for. I think there's one more. Yeah, there's Galarian Ponyta as well. But yeah, we're gonna catch this one, because it's a Grass Fairy Pokemon. I will not be using it this playthrough, because I want to use Whimsicott, which has the same typing. If I wasn't using Whimsicott, I would use a Shinotic, because I think it's a very cute Pokemon. I will Psybeam, I think. I think compared to Whimsicott, Shinotic is more tanky, but like slower. Tankier, but slower. Ooh, ouchie. I don't want to faint here. Might want to go into a Pokemon that can resist something, or just deal. Steamed hams might one-shot, but I'll try a clear smog. Right, hopefully this doesn't one-shot. Okay, good. I think I'm gonna use a heal ball here. Oh, you're using Moonlight. That might hurt. Oh wait, no, that heals you. I forgot. I was thinking of Moonblast. Okay, I can use another clear smog then. I'm pretty sure. Oh god. Are we doing this? Beepy boopy. Beepy boopy. I can't use another clear smog or else it will faint, so I'm gonna Assurance instead. Hi Evie, how are you doing? After stream, could you check general too? Sure, yeah. I'll check Discord. Is it like a video? I could check right now. Da, 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 da. Oh god. A little concerning. Not gonna comment on it too much, but yeah, that's... Sleep powder, shit. I'm getting owned by this Monotype. It's outpacing me. I might switch. Steamed ham's a little too much on the nose, perhaps. We could go for a... Let's see. I think I'll do a stun... Oh, I can't do stun sport because you're part grass, so it's not effective at all. I'll Draining Kiss. I mean, you can find other emote artists, I'm sure, Evie. There are many that make cool emotes. I have quite a few listed in my my about section if you want to check the ones I've commissioned. I don't know if he's an NFT guy, but I haven't looked at the profile, but I believe you. From what he said, it doesn't seem like it, but it's still concerning. Okay, I'm gonna heal ball here. I've heard this battle theme so much. Also, I'm getting owned. I'm gonna struggle bug. Wait, that much for those emotes that are like stolen art? Are you kidding me? Stolen art with some text on it? Damn. Wayne is playing new Among Us?
Among Us!
Two of my Pokemon are asleep. This Monotype is wrecking me. It's like, here, I'll prove to you that I'm worthy. If it was like 40 bucks isn't bad for like a really like a nice like a actually drawn emote, not like stolen art from Google. I'm getting wrecked. Stop! Okay. This Shinotic, it's... I'm gonna bite for the flinch chance. Like, I'm pretty sure I can't catch you at full health. Okay, avoided. Good. Oh, Phoenix 3017, thank you for the follow. Welcome on in. Yo, the flinch. Okay, let's do this again. By the way, is it Shinotic or Chinotic? Shinotic. Also, I know the exact nickname I'm gonna give this Pokemon. I'm just gonna try, like, an Ultra Ball. Do you like that? No, do I have aromatherapy on my team anymore? I don't think I do. I do on Gummy! Yo, Gummy. Do you survive, is the question. I think you do. My dashboard is showing that I have 0 followers, nice. Oh, I forgot, you get... I'm silly. Does that hurt me? No, okay, it just lowers my attack. We're fine then. It could have attacked me there. Okay, aromatherapy just heals my whole party of sleep. Okay, we're 100% switching into steamed hams and trying to catch this as fast as possible. I don't even know what ability this Pokemon has. Okay. Please don't Moonlight. Sleep Powder. I'm okay with this. I avoided it. Okay, huge. We have Tempo. Ultra Ball. Go, go, go. Catch it, catch it, catch it. 1, 2. Ah! Okay, awesome. That was harder than it had to be. Almost used the whole team just to catch that Pokemon. Apco wants to learn Dark Pulse. Ooh. I'm a fan of that. Especially considering your special attack is higher than your physical. That might actually be a legitimate upgrade to False Surrender, but I might want to replace Swagger instead. I'm not a big fan of Swagger. It's not a bad move, but it is like a riskier version of like Confuse Ray. So I'd rather not use it. Right, Shinotic, the illuminating Pokemon. If you see a light deep in a forest at night, don't go near. Shinotic will make you fall fast asleep. But what if I want to sleep? Anyhow, I think I'm gonna check this. I think this is the name of a Japanese mushroom that I believe Shinotic's name is based off of. Yes. Oh, it has 2 eyes even. It's like this. So it is like Shiitake. Now it is like the obvious choice. Let me check. Because like this is like food, but is this what I want or do I want something else? Do I want something... Because like one thing, so when you do a food theme in Pokemon, one thing, I mean you can do this if you want, but one thing I'm being careful with is I don't want the Pokemon to be called just the food they would be if they were food. Which they're not, but I don't like that. Because I think it's gross. And Shiitake is basically that, so I'm... This is, you know, the default name you can go for. It's also not necessarily like a meal, it's just the name of the type of mushroom. So that's another thing that's putting me away from it. It's not like, you know, a cake or something that's, you know what I mean. It's not anything that's a meal specifically, which is usually what I'm going for. So I might go for something else. Fungi related foods is in general like a good thing. Sloppy Joe. That's not a food. Yeah, we're going for a food name theme. Unless... Oh, wait, that is a food. What is this? Sloppy Joe is a sandwich consisting of ground beef, onions, tomato sauce, or ketchup. Oh, I don't know how to pronounce this. Hold on.
Worcestershire.
Worcestershire. What?
Worcestershire.
Worcestershire. What a... what a word. Champignon? I've heard this before. Champignon. That's the name of Breloom, apparently. Breloom is called champignon in French, apparently. But it's a type of sauce, it's a mushroom sauce, okay. You know, that's closer to what I like. That's closer. What about truffle? Ooh. Truffle, wrong way. I might go for truffle. Truffle is just cute. Yeah, I like that. Sure. Though it does still do the thing where... I mean, it's not necessarily that, but it does still do the thing where it's just the name of what it would be if it was food, but I guess... Yeah, this is like more respectful, I feel. I don't know how to explain it. It feels cuter and like nicer. I think I'll go for truffle. I do like that. Yeah, okay. Truffle it is. I'm gonna go to a box for now. You have a tiny mushroom. I will put it in my bag. Because I think that's for the best. Cool, so let me look at the bag, or at the Pokemon. Actually, let me also save the game since that took a while. Cool. Let me look at you here. So, you have Illuminate. What does that do? I know very little about this Pokemon, other than it looks cool. It raises the likelihood of meeting wild Pokemon by illuminating the surroundings. That's interesting. So if I ever want to find a lot of Pokemon, that's our choice. Oh, we had... That's why I didn't use Moonlight, because we had exhausted it. That's funny. Strength Sap is a pretty good move. The user restores his HP by the same amount as the target's attack stat. It also lowers the target's attack stat. This is like such an interesting move. Okay, cool. In terms of stats, it is especially bulky. It has decent special attack, and it's quite slow. Okay, neat. I think I want to go back and heal real quick. We'll explore a bit more of the forest, and then I think we'll end the stream. I don't think we'll get to Bell and Leia this stream, but we'll definitely do it next stream. Let me go and heal here. Because it's almost dinner time for me. And I don't plan on streaming after dinner. And we've also been going for like 3 hours, which is a good length of time. Okay, let's explore just a bit more. I love my outfit in this game right now. This is good. Last stream we really consolidated it, and I'm really happy with it. It's really nice. So we were over here. That's a trainer. Why are you in the corner, sir? I think Gummy at the front is still good. Are you looking for mushrooms? They give off light when you touch them. Whoa! Aha! That's what I hear when I see that face. I read Milcery as Mickey in my brain. I'm so silly. Okay. Not a lot of damage to be had here, but... Gosh, I'm really undecided on what I want my team to be. There's so many good Pokemon. There is one more Pokemon we can find in Glimwood Tangle, but I'm not going to look for it right now. Just want to explore for a bit. Ah! Sage Art? Thank you for the follow. I hope I got that right. Sage Art 06 Path. Welcome on in. Sinistea, cute ghost type. I really like Sinistea. Wait, no, I shouldn't stay in. It's a ghost type. It's not too strong, but... should kind of deal the same damage. But I think I'm switching just because it's a bit faster. Let's go for Babka. I think I'll just Sucker Punch. Yeah. I don't dare to ask where Steamed Ham's name comes from. It's... you know, it's from the meme. I don't know if you know the meme. Actually a really good switch in for the enemy. Omelette would handle it fine, though. I mean, basically... Steamed Hams would handle it fine. Yeah, it is from the Simpsons thing. I believe it is actually the name of a meal, though. And the reason I picked that name is because of the steam that coughing and wheezing have. Simpsons. Let's just Sludge Bomb. This should one-shot. I don't have to worry about not one-shotting anymore. I win! I love this game. This game is so fun. Hey, a strong trainer. That's rarer than rare mushrooms. Thanks. I appreciate it. It's said that there's some rare mushrooms in Glimwood Tangle, so I'm hoping to make some good curry if I find any. Guess you're just looking in the corner for one. There's like an item here, but I can't really get it. Oh, okay. Ah, I'll go for it, sure. I'll go for one encounter. Okay, that's not it. I'm just gonna run here. Let's keep going for just a little bit longer. So we went to the left, now let's go to the right. Oh! 2 full heals, just on the ground. I love this area so much. Big Root, that's quite good on my team, actually, because I have a lot of Pokemon with Draining Kiss, right? Let me check. So who has Draining Kiss? You have Draining Kiss, you have Draining Kiss. And I might have a couple more in the PC with Draining Kiss. That could be really good if I'm looking for, like, a way to get more HP and survive more in a battle. Oh gosh, there's a lot. Yo, there's an item. Snore. Nice. Let's see. Cool. A double battle. Right, you know who I want to use for a double battle, actually? I want to move Eclair into the party here. You might find this weird. But I want to use Eclair's powers. Sorry, just had to update the overlay there. And I want to have... I'll put you next to Gummy, maybe. Or next to Macaron. Shed Shell is fine. Actually, hold on. Omelette would be a better pick for what I'm gonna do. Okay. Watch this. The railways are amazing! They can carry lots of people and Pokemon at once! I came to ride a Galar train. I wonder if meeting you will change my life. What? Those are two very distinct sentences you just said. Okay. A Ninetales and a Kirlia. This isn't necessarily bad, but it is something. The Ninetales is scary for Omelette, but I'm still gonna do this. Is the thing. Gonna decorate, baby. I wanna use decorate. Lowered their special attack, which is pretty nice. Incinerate, which hurts a little, but will be fine. Alright, decorate time. Yes! Boom, more attack. Boom, more special attack. Calm Mind is a little scary, but we use decorate, so we're fine. I'm gonna decorate Omelette again. Decorate is a move you only rarely use, so I'm taking advantage of the opportunity. Gummy. Alright. That's a +4/+4 on the attack and special attack. Let's go Draining Kiss. And I'll Facade just to knock it out if necessary. You can't deal enough damage. I'm too strong. Bam. I out-heal you now. Ooh, didn't knock it out. Almost. Yeah. Alright, cool. We win. I like being able to just grab my Pokemon from the PC whenever I want to. That's really fun. A good way to forget the troubles of this loss would be to ride on the train. Too strong. Guess I'll look for someone I can actually beat. Oh! That face. Yo! Gummy! What? Gummy is evolving. Yes! Yes, 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 yes. Baby, baby, baby.
The baby.
Yeah! Hatram! I love Hatram so much. One of my favorite Pokemon, for sure. The Serene Pokemon. Using the braids on its head, it pummels foes to get them to quiet down. One blow from those braids would knock out a professional boxer. Wow. Strong. Wants to learn Brutal Swing. What's your attack stat? 37? That's not even that good, but... I'll replace Healing Pulse. I think. Yeah. Aromatherapy might still be useful. Let me update the overlay now. Hat room. Gummy. Cute. Yeah. I've already gone over here. I think we might stop here. Yeah. Oops, I didn't mean to fight. I gotta like figure out a default team. Also, there's some yellow mushrooms. Those are very cute. I don't know if I've ever noticed them. Oh, whenever I see that, I have to check because it could be the Pokemon we're looking for. Oh, this Pokemon's here. Forgot about this one. Very neat. Yeah, there's an item. 2 hyper potions. Okay. I think I'm gonna end here. This has been very fun. I really like our Pokemon. They're so cute. Our lovely friends. Yeah, we're gonna end it now. I'm gonna end the stream now. Did I save the game? I'm not sure. I'm gonna save it if I didn't. I hadn't saved. Okay, so cool. Yeah, thank you to everyone who came around today. We'll be ending now. We'll be continuing Pokemon in the near future. Next stream will likely be Psychonauts. Psychonauts 2, where I think we're getting close to the end of Psychonauts 2, honestly. I'm not 100% sure how long. Maybe 1 or 2 streams until the end. Gauging by like the average playtime of other people. But I might try to 100% things in Psychonauts 2. Yeah, we are gonna raid. I'm currently looking at who to raid. Yeah, we got Psychonauts 2. We got more Pokemon. Got some Celeste here and there. My Celeste map is actually getting close to done. But it's nowhere near complete. Or one map is almost complete, but the whole thing is not ready for release yet. I want to have at least one more map done before I put it out so people can play it. Because yeah, fun fact, if you didn't know, there are Celeste mods and they're very cool and good and epic. And I'm a big fan of them, and I like to play them here on the channel. Yeah, who to raid? You know what? Let's raid Lena. And it's not just because I usually raid Lena that I'm doing this. Not just because I'm comfy with it. It's also because Lena's playing Shin Megami Tensei 5, that one game that came out recently, that I think people were waiting for a very long time. It's not my kind of game. From what I understand, it's the series that Persona is a spin-off of. I do believe it's a bit darker than Persona, but I haven't like played the games or watched enough to know. Enjoy your food, by the way. Thank you, Peach. Yeah, so we're gonna be raiding Lena. If you are subscribed here, or if you want to spend some channel points to get our lovely wave emote, if I could type it out. There we go. Lovely wave emote. You could send a few of those through with the raid. If you are tier 2, which I'm pretty sure no one is, but if you are tier 2, you can use our new emote. It's always fun to use that in raids. Yeah, it's gonna be basically it for me today. Pokemon is so fun. I gotta stream more Pokemon. But I don't want to rush it, right? I want it to be chill and take time. and appreciate it. So yeah, I'll see y'all on the other side of the raid. Have a good one, everyone. And bye-bye. Oh, before I go, if you want to join the Twitter or Discord, the links are down in the panels below. Okay, that's it. Goodbye.